This Saturday, we're going to be doing an epic Real Rejects live stream. Everyone, shout the time you're going to be on the stream. The schedule's down below. Keep a lookout. The schedule's down below.
Citizens of what's left of the Reject Nation, we are here to check out some Netflix animation. It's time for Terminator Zero, episodes 1 and 2. We're going to watch them both right here in the same episode, then review them after the fact, so there'll be timestamps in the description and whatnot. So anything you want to see, you can just navigate right there to it. G, are you excited?
I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to the show. I loved everything I've seen so far.
As have I, and I know Terminator 2 is your #1 favorite movie or 2 favorite movie of all time, depending on the day. So
that or a Walk to Remember.
That or Walk to Remember, streaming now on the Real Rejects YouTube channel. Anyway, leave a like for the AIs taking over. Also subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when episodes 3 through 8 come your way in some way, shape, or form. Also, big thanks to the folks over at Prepper chopping these highlights down. Very much appreciate their time, energy, the machines that they are. And if you want to get the full Terminator Zero experience alongside G and myself, see everything that doesn't make these reaction highlights, come on over to patreon.com/TheRealRejects, sync up with your own copy, your own Netflix account, and soak up all the post-apocalyptic joy, or present-apocalyptic joy. Anyway, I think that's all the housekeeping. Let's jump into this thing. It better live up to all the classic movies. Cool. Always love a makeover of a logo or bump. Kind of looks like the Sports Center logo. Oh,
specific year.
100 years before Alien. Reload.
Wow.
Not playing around.
Just a machine stomping through.
It's POV with the shrouds. I used to think Gatling guns like that were the coolest thing.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Please help me.
Oh,
no,
buddy.
He's not going to help you. Oh man, it's just like making sure there's nothing remaining.
It didn't even go off. His little last stand didn't even pan out. Damn. Come on, Snake.
Whoa.
Woof. Jesus.
Nice. I don't even know why you're trying.
The eye.
The last stand.
Nice. He alley-ooped you.
It's so much like a video game, picking up weapons as you go. Boss battle you don't know how to defeat.
Oh, looky there. Love that endoskeleton. Oof.
Oh my god, it's like Terminator 2.
Hey. We gotta get all our homages out of the way in this prologue.
How is it missing? How is it missing?
It is the most efficient machine, but maybe she's more efficient. Maybe she's a half Terminator or something. Oh, love with the shadow.
How could you possibly defeat it?
This looks really good, like the blend of more traditional looking 2D with stuff that's like CG, but they've gotten so good at meshing the two. Wow.
How is it missing?
I know, this is right there. It's like the biggest honking gun in the world. Oh,
Oh, great.
these
Very
perspectives
tracking.
are rad, yeah. Oof.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
Oh, clever. Oh, great.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, God.
What a nightmare. Oh, cool.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh, that's a nifty weapon.
Yeah, there's a lobotomy for you. Your robot ass.
Urgent reboot sequence? How meta.
Yeah.
Great.
It's a fast processor.
Oh, it wants to help her?
Oh, yeah. We're gonna... New Prime Directive? Yes. Untie your shoe.
No, does not want to help her.
It's got his hand reached out.
Whoa.
Best flash drive I ever bought.
I'm kind of conflicted about this opening scene because I think that while a really cool action sequence, defeating a Terminator right at the beginning of your show kind of undermines the threat a little bit to me.
I don't know what you're talking about, G.
Unless it just
He
rises
almost
from-
killed her so many times. That's enough for me.
Oh, well, never mind. Pulled it out like Terminator 2.
Eh.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's capturing the relentlessness. You can't kill it.
Oh,
Bloody
interesting
waters.
Effect, yeah.
Judgment Day.
Let's go. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Judgment Day on the ground floor.
Yeah.
Just like Sarah Connor's nightmare.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, my God.
Okay, it's the year Terminator 2 took place.
The nightmare grows more vivid each night. Time is running out.
Our time.
Something's coming. I know it's true. I can't start second-guessing my mind. Not now.
Is this Miles Dyson?
It can't be.
Kenta, what's this?
Kenta Dyson.
It's for Hero. He asked me to make him a new nightlight for his room.
Oh, you could sell that on Temu.
Oh, neato.
You designed this on your own?
Yeah, it wasn't that hard.
People don't know how things actually work anymore.
Why do I need to? There's no
Just
point.
get me my fast information.
I guess if you don't know how something works, then if it breaks or just stops working for some reason, you're kind of stuck.
Or if you don't know how something works, how can you defeat it?
If you understand something, it can never truly control you.
Theme!
What?
Oh, I think we're going to lean way more into the AI angle.
You have to work? It's Saturday.
I wish I could be here for you more, but this is a difficult time right now.
Why don't you go play Zathura?
I wish I could say more. Someday you're going to understand.
He's having premonitions, though.
Someday you're going to understand, but also resent me.
Where's Misaki?
Game Station.
Los Angeles.
You're dead! I killed you!
Oh, no.
No way! I vaporized you!
Just like the kids in Terminator 2.
No. Boys love violence, you know.
Excuse me? Do you have any Konekos in stock? Hello?
Terminator stock boy. Whoa.
Has he been giving you any trouble?
I just don't think you can see me.
Oh, sorry about that.
This is an advanced 1997 we're living in.
This is just regular Japan in 1997.
Probably something wrong with its sensor. Guess they still haven't worked out all the kinks. That's the problem with these stupid things.
No, don't hit it on the head.
Do you have any more Konekos left?
Do we have any Konekos in stock?
Yes, sir. Some more just came in.
What's a Kaneko?
Uh-oh. Terminator cat.
Looks like I'm gonna have to send you back.
No.
Great. It's the first Terminator right there.
It sounded like Rainn Wilson's voice in Eno.
And where have you been?
I went to the bank like you asked, and
It's after 9. I asked you to be back an hour ago.
Bitch.
Yeah.
I won't be back tonight. Maybe not tomorrow either.
But tomorrow is Mom.
I know you want us all to go to the park. I can't do it.
Mom's dead anniversary.
We'll all go together on another day. I promise.
God, this really is like Zathura.
John just saw Zathura for the first time. Now get ready for a lot of Zathura references.
This family dynamic is quite similar. This is all I'm saying.
It's just a few more days, Rika. It's almost over.
It's almost over. All of it. You'll never have to worry about anything ever again.
What's that in the bag?
you know how the children have been wanting a kitten, but with Hero's allergies, I thought they might like a Koneko.
Whoa!
He looks startled.
I was about to say.
Get that machine out of this house today. Understood?
I thought
So is he like building machines to get ahead of the development of machines? To try to control it?
I guess maybe. Yeah, maybe he's trying to get out ahead of artificial intelligence safeguards.
We should at least check it out before we have to take it back.
Yeah, can we?
I guess you could, as long as we take it back by tonight.
Aw. Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. This is going to be a villainous cat.
It's not because it's a robot.
Girl child.
Whoa.
It's because it's a cat.
Oh, because she loved cats.
How long ago did the mommy die?
I don't know. She died in some tragic Terminator experiment. Ooh, great texture with the rain on the glass.
I wonder if instead of a remake, this is actually like a connective tissue to the Terminator movies, the originals.
Yeah, I can see it. Just like Meanwhile over in Japan. Oh, hey there. Oof.
There's a big storm coming in.
You don't say.
What did he just say?
He said there's a storm coming in.
You have no idea.
Close.
I know.
Cram him in there. Fire Marshal who?
We need AI to deal with the overpopulation.
We need to overpopulate with even more robots. Oh, this robot has a dog. Ugh.
Indeed.
Whoa.
Ugh. Ooh.
Oh my God.
Indeed.
Oh my God.
He's just looking for the dog.
Yeah. Ugh. And a murder of crows. No symbolism here. Oh. God, that's another thing you never think about with these movies. Like, where are they getting all the parts and raw materials?
Cortex Industries?
Some energy surges in the middle of the night. Nothing too concerning.
Huh, a little phone booth.
Was the system affected at all?
No, everything in the lab is still in order.
I don't trust it.
Is everything prepared for today's session?
Yes, you can start right away.
No one comes in, no interruptions.
2 keys, same time.
Let's go.
Like Terminator 2.
This almost feels like an overlapping alternate universe.
What is today, Natsuko? The date?
Today is August 29th.
Oh, man.
That means it's currently the 28th in Los Angeles.
Yes, that's right.
It's
What
not
about...
nearly enough time.
Is he trying to prevent Judgment Day?
I bet he is. Having dreams like that, he must be. How much do you know about SkyNet?
How does he know about these? Is he from the future?
Is he a Terminator scientist
Who had children?
who had children? Oh, he could have procured them somehow. I don't know.
Good morning, Kokoro.
My neighbor, Kokoro.
You seem tense.
Hello, Mother.
I'm fine.
No, you're scared of something.
That's cool with the sound waves.
What are you scared of?
Judgment.
That's great you can realize it.
You fear the path has already been set.
It has been. If I'm correct, many, many times this path to judgment has been walked.
It's the time machine.
Do you remember our first conversation?
I remember everything.
So you remember what you asked me?
Out on a date. Wow!
Whoa. Sauron.
I believe that humanity still has a fighting chance to save itself from what's coming.
Sure.
And if I were to bring you online before tomorrow ends, I believe that you have the power to change our fate.
Whoa. You built an AI to defeat the AI.
But how do you know that I will?
I don't know.
You gotta trust. Have a little dark faith.
Shall we begin? There is so much to discuss.
Red, green, blue. Whoa.
Well, he's like stunned by what the imagery that it was presenting.
Or is he being like jacked into her POV?
Something's coming. It's Aiko. Hurry, go tell the commanders.
Aiko.
Maybe we shouldn't have watched this in English, but we're committed.
I know. I do want to check out the authentic Japanese now.
I didn't know they were going to be like Japanese characters.
Yeah.
Are there any other survivors?
Oh, man. No. No.
Tell me, were you able to get it?
Guarded it with my life.
Many lost their lives in the effort to get this vital data into our hands.
This vial of Zydrate.
What else could they be planning besides more annihilation?
More destruction of mankind.
Their sacrifice shall not have been in vain.
Evil dies tonight.
I've never seen data like this.
Is that?
No, it can't be.
Oh, it can.
Seems like SkyNet's willing to do anything. They're looking to end this thing once and for all.
Of course.
Time travel.
Oh.
Tell me that we aren't too late.
Oh, is she going to be the one who's sent back?
We have to move.
Yeah, where are we at on time travel, humanity?
No, please.
Would you plead with the Terminator?
Ah. Whoa.
I like the gore.
Yeah, very harsh and stark. That's got to make it hard to see. Cool.
Oh my God, the Terminator is communicating with that.
Yeah.
Build them.
I don't like it. They only use that percussion line once. I'm sure it'll come back. Oh, gaze upon your creation. Brain. Nervous system.
Is she building like the first Terminator?
Maybe. I mean, it seems like there's some kind of parallel consciousness thing happening here. Is she like interfacing with SkyNet in 2022 somehow? Show it. Oh. Ooh. Malcom Lee is 32 years old.
He's advanced.
Abs.
Nice. Oh, good. The woman covered up.
Yes, of course. So SkyNet is nothing if not modest.
Oh, it's the one going back in time.
Damn, just right to work.
That's pretty cool.
It's got a lot of mood and atmosphere.
Yeah. Oh, I think the episode is going to end soon.
Yeah. I just remember, yeah. It's be like 20 odd minutes, 25 minutes.
I feel like we're watching a movie.
Well done, Mattson Tomlin. All right.
That's a great pilot. Let's watch the next one.
Let's go on to episode 2. Sounds like a Trent Reznor music cue.
There's a storm coming in.
What tipped you off?
Are you really doing this?
Huh, they said that too in the last episode in 1997.
That's the plan.
Because some old bat who calls herself a prophet says so?
Oh, they got an oracle here.
Time travel is a one-way ticket, Aiko. Once you go, you can't come back.
Well, she'll be back in like 30 years.
There's one way to time travel that never fails.
I've hacked into their data feed. I'm now connected to SkyNet's time machine.
Can you mirror that window?
Oh, so they got like a different objective than like kill a John Connor.
I guess so, unless it's just kill this guy.
Kill this guy, yeah.
And stop his machine.
I guess their machine may be the ultimate weapon.
SkyNet has sent a Terminator back in time. In doing so, they've created a new timeline. The window to follow won't stay open long, and once it closes,
then the chance to follow the Terminator into this timeline will disappear.
Do you think that is the machine? This prophet is the machine that Malcom Lee was talking to?
Maybe.
His name Malcolm?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the old lady is.
I could see that.
That's why she's a prophet.
Are you sure I'm the one you want?
you are the only one who can do this. It always had to be you.
Do they have a little hint of like robotronics on her voice?
Do you really know what's going to happen? Or is this all just bullshit?
You have no fate, child. That's the f***ing point.
So matter of fact.
All this girl does is cry.
Don't worry, EE.
Ever since she showed up, she's just been crying.
She's been crying this whole time. CryNet. Our heroine here has pretty badass hair, I gotta say.
No, she's hot.
Oh, let's go. Naked time travel.
Somehow her short hair is still covering her nipple.
Yes. Oh!
It's a good thing she's going back in time.
Yeah. God, look at that gun.
Some personal motivation. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You'll go back in time. You'll stop this. In fact, live out this fantasy. Everyone here you don't like, watch them get killed.
Yeah. Relish the moment. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh!
They do capture like the relentless pursuit that this Terminator has.
Yeah, and the coldness therein.
I mean, kill the boy in general. Do your Terminator thing.
Terminator is like gun Michael Myers. Whoa. Come on, let's get some lightning on that Tesla coil. On your Frankenstein antenna.
Human anatomy.
Oh, ghost in the shell. Damn you all to hell. Oh, tell Liberty. That's a good fake out. Cover up with this phone book.
Wow, it's so much more dangerous for a woman to be running around naked.
I know. I assume she has to deal with that in Terminator 3.
No, she's a machine in Terminator 3.
I mean, it wouldn't be that much of a problem for her, but still.
Maybe we should get a hotel room.
Would you stop it? We are not getting a hotel room.
What?
Oh no, do the look behind meme.
The guy looked terrified.
Ah!
Oh, you just steal the clothes from them?
Change myself.
You'd almost think she was a real cat.
Oh, come on. And why are you calling it she when it's an it?
Oh, don't do that, man.
That's how it begins.
I mean, calm down. It's just a robot. It's not like it can actually feel anything.
Don't,
You're saying all the wrong things.
All of them.
Whoa, you're so good at that. Where did you learn how to do it?
Did you learn how to score fish?
I grew up in a fishing village, so we had fish almost every day.
Where was the fishing village where you grew up?
Woof.
Misaki? Hey, Misaki?
Oh, homegirl's traumatized.
Are you okay, Misaki?
Huh?
Whoa, dude.
It's time to say goodbye to Kaneko.
Best Buy's almost closed.
Your father wants me to return it to the store now, okay?
No!
Oh, gotta take it back to Segoy life.
What a terrible father. If you think that Judgment Day might happen tomorrow, just let her have the cat.
Yeah. Unless that cat's gonna be an instrument for destruction.
Hey, Koneko. Don't worry, I won't let anyone hurt you.
That is an advanced robot cat. Damn. Cats are the new dogs in Hollywood.
They are. That's because of that book. It's because it saved the cat. Although that one guy did swerve to not hit a dog in the street, so I like that character whose car got destroyed.
Why don't you just let her off Kaneko?
You know what? Why don't you just shut up, okay?
You are determined, my guy.
Good job, brothers.
Dang it! Come on, hurry. We have to go get her.
Wow. Took the whole ass escape hatch.
Hey, Misaki!
What are you doing? Shut up. If you tell her, she's just gonna tell Dad, and then we're really gonna get it.
Yeah, but if we don't say something, she's gonna notice that we're gone.
She's tied up with her bleeding.
Man, am I tired. I think I'm gonna go take a nap for a while.
It's very believable.
That was great.
I am also really tired, and I need to go take a nap at the same time.
Killing it, hero. Are you a robot or a secret badass? Is that a scar or a seam?
Looks like a seam.
You're afraid that if you bring me online, I will turn against humanity.
Yep.
That I'll play a part in your so-called inevitable destruction.
I mean, you come across a little bit demonic.
By the end of tomorrow, SkyNet will come online. It will instantly become self-aware and assess humanity as an existential threat to its well-being. In an act of self-preservation, it will enact nuclear strikes from military bases in the United States and Russia.
Oh, yeah.
SkyNet will pit humanity against itself and let us tear ourselves apart while it builds a secret army designed to exterminate us.
How do you know all this?
Because I've seen things, Kokoro.
I've seen some shit.
Things that have made me believe.
I read a blog post.
You believe SkyNet seeks to eradicate humanity. What would happen if it were to succeed?
It's pretty cool how it visualizes exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah, and what he's sort of feeling.
Without humanity, SkyNet would be the dominant sentience on the planet, and that would mean
robot heaven.
This room works like AI prompts.
You've been so focused on your own survival that you seem to have overlooked the most obvious possibility, that the world would be better off without mankind.
Let's go.
I agree. After I'm dead.
Yes. In about 50 to 100 years.
What sets mankind apart from every other species in all of Earth's history?
We have abilities. The ability to have abstract thought, our technological advances.
Octopus have decentralized consciousness across 9 brains. Like, we're not the only players on Earth.
Every marvel of mankind with the potential for the betterment of the world has instantly been perverted into a weapon.
Same as SkyNet.
Man is a warmonger above all else.
Yeah, we're a little little awful.
God intended for us to have all this.
Your economic systems are used as weapons of oppression, but you've used your science to build the most destructive weapons the laws of physics will allow.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Let's go Oppenheimer. Yeah.
You fail to see you are one species, one planet, interlinked and self-mutilating, trapped by your own sentience, unable to control yourselves.
A yin and a yang.
I mean, her job is to play devil's advocate. She's supposed to challenge you.
You say you created me in order to save humanity from SkyNet. You created me to fight for you, and in this way, I am just another weapon. I ask you now, what makes you think humanity is worth saving?
This is cool. I'm enjoying this a lot.
I mean, there's like existential pondering here. It's a really big question. We abide so much by consciousness and not so much by nature.
The children, they've snuck out somewhere.
I asked you to watch them. Where the hell were you?
Listen to me. The children are the most important thing. Understand? We need to find them, and I am running out of time.
Are they like big? Do they have a role to play in this?
Maybe they're the grown-up versions of Malcolm.
Maybe.
Malcolm's kids? I don't think so. I mean, yeah, she can't be that old. I mean, look at her. She's young. So she, I don't know, like, was she born after the war? What's wrong with that bird? Oh, the energy, the pollution they were talking about.
Assassin's Creed. Solid Snake. And these people are protesting them, like perverting the earth and mining the elements. This thing is like, man is always reaching higher, but I think forgetting that like all of our technical marvels are still just cobbled out of earthly elements. I think you don't need nature, but you do.
I kind of wish our main character girl, though, was
a character.
Yeah, a little bit like, whoa, I'm in the past.
Yes. Oh, so this is what it was like.
Yeah.
When there was an actual society to live in.
There it is. Cat Town is just up ahead.
Cat Town. Let's go. You guys are good trackers.
What are you guys doing here anyway? Rescuing you. I am running away from you two.
I am a strong, independent woman.
Come on, Dad's gonna be so mad. Just forget about that stupid cat, will you?
This is not how you get her to come back.
Koneko! Don't run away!
Dad's gonna kill us.
Dad's gonna get his machine to kill us.
The boys thought you were upset because you don't allow robotics and microchips around the house, but Rika thought that...
Uh-oh. Say it.
She thought the reason you didn't want it around was it reminded you of their mother.
Rika told you that.
You have every right to hit her, Malcolm.
I think I know where they're going. The amusement park. Cat Town.
Hey, did Mom die in Cat Town?
If my work at the lab doesn't yield, then it will fall on them to take over. It will be up to them to stop what...
Whoa, dude! Whoa!
Yep, Terminator.
Yeah, okay. Oh, fun. Unsettling sound design.
Misaki.
Why didn't you tell me about that guy, Misaki?
Oh, no.
Look at its eyes.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. Ew. The threads.
You were strong enough to do that?
He never skips leg day. That's what he's running out of time for.
Get away! Run!
Oh, no. Oh. Some Three Stooges kill. Ooh.
Doesn't need that.
Freeze, both of you, on the ground!
Nope, that's not gonna work.
Oh, they got their guns on little chains, little tethers. Wow, man. Whoa.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
Oh. Doesn't Dark Fate have like a freeway workman set piece?
Think so.
Gabriel Luna. It's a tribute. Whoa.
Oh my God, it's got 2 bullets.
They're here. They've sent this thing to stop me.
Why didn't you kill it?
We can save everybody, but they are going to try to use the children against me.
You need to kill them.
I need to finish this, and you need to find the children. I order you, Misaki.
Order?
Whoa. Wowie. Wowie.
Oh, shit. Run up it. Fast and Furious this.
Yeah. So much torque.
Damn, hops.
Yeah. Is she like that other lady from Dark Fate? The enhanced lady?
I just think she's a human being. It's anime.
All right.
They're not playing by typical human rules.
That's fair.
Where did he go? Where's Malcom Lee?
Oh.
Hey!
Damn it, Misaki. I can see why he's always yelling at you.
Don't tell me she won't be able to chase her down, though.
I mean, she's a little banged up.
That is fair. And Misaki
She did just run off the top of a truck.
And Misaki's probably got that burst of adrenaline.
Over here! Over here!
No.
Stop right there!
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, in the thigh.
Nice. Cool. She's cool.
Effective. Nice purple lighting on everybody this episode.
I'm trying to help you.
Yes. Stop running. Pum, pum.
Just tell me where Malcolm is.
Why? What are you gonna do to Mr. Lee?
I'm gonna do everything I can to stop him.
Stop him?
Malcolm Lee's building a weapon, right? An artificial intelligence.
You mean Kokoro? Yes,
no.
he's been building it, but it's not a weapon.
That's what they always say.
Don't spill the beans.
That Terminator will go to his lab first. If he's in there...
No one could ever break into that lab.
Okay, you have no idea what it is.
His children. Malcolm has 3 children, doesn't he?
Oh, God.
Terminator can't get to Malcolm directly. The children will be its next target. You have to tell me where they are.
Oh, I am not gonna tell you anything.
Lady.
The way they use the swearing in this.
Malcolm told me to find them. I don't know where they are, but I think I know where they might be going.
That's a technicality, but yes.
She obviously saved you.
Yeah.
It was built back in the 1950s. Because of the war. It was supposed to be part of a whole underground city in case the bombs came again.
Oh, is that what they're using now?
Sure, yeah.
In 2022? Oh, that makes sense. How the Terminator might predict it then?
There you are, Kaneko!
It is cute. Can't lie. Whoa. Whoa.
What?
It's a bunch of Enos?
Whoa, what is this?
It's heaven.
It's all the parts I could ever ask for.
Or hell.
Or hell, yeah, depending on.
Interesting spot to leave it off on.
Yeah. Well done. Color me intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. Let's chickadee chat about it.
We don't need to talk for long. We still got 6 more episodes to go through.
Nah, we got to break these down in granular form.
It's obviously meant to be.
It's obviously meant to be a binge at 100%. I was about to let it just roll into episode 3.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? What do you like it?
I am liking it. I think it's a refreshing take on the Terminator franchise. Ever since Terminator 2, a lot of it has just been like, how do we kind of recapture the magic of the Terminator films? And they've lost sight of it.
Sure.
I think what they've got here is a unique handle on horror and sci-fi with a bit of a cyberpunk element. And it's not clear yet. It feels like a bit of a supernatural element as well, but I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's just by calculation of like the probabilities of what AI can surmise over some domino effect or something like that, because it seems like the advancement of their technology while being in 1997 is like more state of the art than it is right now. You know? So I like what they're doing with that. That it's not just a remake of Terminator. It's not just, Kyle Reese and Terminator. That's why I
Terminator Genesis.
I thought we were doing that for some reason. I thought that's what they were going to do.
Sure.
And then come to find out it's not at all what they're doing. So I like that they're doing like some stuff that feels like nods, but bringing it back to a little bit of the core of what made the first 2 pretty cool while having unique angles on it. I'm enjoying the characters, and I think the one thing about the Terminator franchise that is often overlooked, besides the cool world, is characters you really care about.
Yes.
Like if you look at the first movie, they had a Sarah Connor girl who you were pretty much your eye line into, and she's just like a normal human being, and you need like human beings you can just sort of like connect with. And while I'm in admiration and I'm liking the discussions and the so far the world building and the atmosphere, all that good stuff, I'm still waiting to get latched onto a character after like almost 40 minutes of almost like 50 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
I'm still not like entirely hooked into a character just yet.
I feel like
I got my favorites I like watching, but
Sure.
which are the two main characters, Malcom Lee and the girl.
Yeah. Which is good, which is what you would hope for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they've done the most character developing, or at least the most outside of the main plot development for the kids and what's the babysitter's name?
Not Masaka.
Mizuni.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like they've gotten the most sort of ambient time to just be characters, and I think what people often forget in trying to continue Terminator is the Terminator, because like Sarah Connor's great, and I like that it's inspired her and Ellen Ripley have sort of created this trope that people often go for of like, oh, the badass, mother or, woman character. And I think people often forget the Terminator in the sense that movie, you spend time with Sarah Connor as a more normal human being who is thrust into this crazy situation and who rises to becoming the person who she eventually is in Terminator 2. And I feel like people just kind of skip to the inspiration from Terminator 2 instead of remembering that, like, yeah, there is a more tangible place this all began and a more primal set of just tones and flavors. And yeah, like, I thought this nicely, at least aside from that, like, yeah, like, for as much, like, I really love the amount of atmosphere they've just given the mood of the present day, of post-Judgment Day, of the future. It's got a lot of great qualities in that regard. It would be nice to, actually get some, character moments that are personal or more touching in some way. Not that anyone's asking for this to be like...
It's kind of in the same note for every character.
Yeah, exactly.
For every character of whatever note they're kind of introduced on, they kind of just keep repeating that same note for them.
Yeah, and it would be nice to see people kind of traverse a spectrum of emotions.
Yeah.
And I get why, like, Malcom Lee is, like, rushed and fraught and whatever else. That makes sense for that character. But like you said, and I appreciate the momentum. It's not, like... It is interesting. I think it makes sense that, like, your girl from the future would arrive and, like, immediately get to work. At the same time, there is that sort of thing of, like, oh, it would be cool to include some kind of wonder or contrast through the character's eyes, because I don't, aside from her being really cool and capable and laconic, I don't really have much to attach to with this character. And so, like, experiencing her view on the, on the present day world could be cool.
Well, I think the foreboding dread of artificial intelligence is something that I think they really have a great grip on right now.
Yeah.
Where the other movies sort of lose that and they just kind of become action films. I think thematically this show is really getting it down really well.
100%.
Like the converse, even this element of almost mysticism with fate. Fate is something that is discussed in the first two Terminator films. And it actually kind of like proceeds throughout the franchise, even a lot of Terminator 3 as well. Like Judgment Day is inevitable.
Yeah, it's all a question of fate.
And I think the way they're illustrating it,
or determinism,
at least the way they're like, at least, connecting the dots with like the children and stuff, that it's feeling like they're playing more into the can we carve our own path or are we bound by fate?
Yeah,
a little bit of the Matrix discussion. Do we make our own choices?
We have free will for real.
Yeah, and with that free will, can we put humanity on a better path? So yeah, there's a lot of really cool like conversation stuff that I think they're doing. This feels like the kind of show I'd love to like smoke and just lay back and watch.
Yeah,
I get lost in that.
Oh
because it's not like the most thrilling thing yet. It's not like exciting, but it is very interesting. And there are moments where I am very like captivated by it, and I really do like the animation. And this is very much something that's meant to be binged and watch as one whole piece versus what we're doing right now.
Sure, I guess, yeah. To close out the thought, I think the animation looks really great. I think the combination of classic anime drawing with the CG embellishments, we've come so far with that. That stuff looks terrific. I love the conversation between him and the AI. That whole sort of running of the. It's become kind of trite being like, oh yeah, humanity is the real virus. Like, we've done this a million times and stuff, but I like that they're actually kind of diving into and really probing that idea and using that as a question mark for the motivation of that whole character in general, seeing people living amongst the machines, the thing with the cat, the thing with the stock boy.
I like the intercutting between the two timelines too.
Agree.
Because one thing I think that's actually doing is it is having me go, where's this going exactly? You kind of know when you walk into a Terminator film what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And this is one I'm like, where's this going? Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I like that this is kind of opaque in terms of like it feels like it could be happening simultaneously. It also kind of almost feels like some alternate side history or a different version. And I'm glad that I'm hooked. And I guess the final thing I'll say is like oftentimes it feels like when you tie in an anime, like an anime tie-in to a movie franchise can often feel like you're doing a video game tie-in. And sometimes it's like, oh, it's a novel thing, but are they really going to let these creators like dive in and, you know, really make it their own and go deep and make this worthwhile other than a novelty? And so far it feels like they are doing that, or at least it's given me more to chew on and appreciate. It's like the only gripe really thus far is just like, oh,
I heard you say that a couple times, but I don't know what other properties that have done it are like bad in that. Like, do you have an example?
I
don't
think
know
of like
what.
that Witcher movie, which was like fine, but I didn't really feel like, oh man, this is essential. This is like they really let them take it and run with it. Or even like the Star Wars Visions, which I think are really cool and neat, but it doesn't feel like they fully give them the keys to take it and run with it.
I mean, season 2 is pretty good.
Sure, I'll go. I'm glad to hear that, and I'll go check it out. But I feel like it is because anime has become a global phenomenon. It's easy, I think, to want to go over there and make some kind of novel spin or take. Or even, you know, video games they've turned into anime movies. There oftentimes feels like, oh, there's a kind of boilerplate plot, and we're just going to get some cool action.
I mean, there's so much like sci-fi shit of an anime, like Ghost in the Shell is a really obvious one to reference.
Yeah, totally.
And there's even visuals that kind of look like Ghost in the Shell here at times. So I think it lends itself really well to it.
Oh, it's it's perfect for the medium. Like of anything to bring over to this medium, this is the perfect thing. Because it's already so inspired by those things, but also with the advance of technology just in the world today, there's still tons you can do to react to the past of anime, cyberpunk, and also build on it.
And I also like the ticking clock adds a bit of focus to the story, I think, in terms of like an audience member, because the ticking clock is like right around the corner of Judgment Day versus like I think Terminator 2 was like 94, so you still like a few years. Until Judgment Day. Sure. Terminator 3 is like on the brink of Judgment Day. But that's still like a few days. This is like we're hours from Judgment Day, you know.
Yeah.
So I like how we're doing essentially the trope plot of Terminator, sending Terminator back in time to prevent something from happening. But it's even still like unclear what it is because it's like, oh, I thought you're trying to save this guy, but she's trying to stop him from doing something. Like
it's got enough of like the familiar classic beats, but in ways that don't just give you what the plot is by simply recreating that. Like having certain beats happen can often be a telegraph of like, oh, we're just gonna follow the formula and remember this. But here it's like, oh, this is a recognizable motif of the universe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna use it maybe slightly differently or use it to throw your deduction game or whatever else.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, it's cool. I'm excited to watch the rest.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what do you guys think of Terminator Zero? Would you rate it a 0? I sure hope not, because it's at least a 7 thus far, or an 8 maybe. Could be even better. Could end up being an 11 by the end of it. Leave us your thoughts, and we'll catch you for episodes 3 and 4 in the next one. Much love.